Hello everybody, Lasshatry here. Welcome back to the bunker. And it looks like we're having a flashback maybe? So it's John and he's playing with his dolls that he made when he was a little boy.
And I've taken the spoil supplies off
and spit it out.
14 months at best. If we carry on as we are, 8 months. But I've gone over it with Dr. Hart. On bare minimum, we might make 14.
And bare minimum means?
I didn't like to press him, but scurvy, rickets. Christ.
So they were running out of
Then
food.
we all just withered away to skin and bone. Maybe I should have just left the hatch open and gone for a nice stroll in the fresh air instead.
What do?
We tell people everything's all right.
It's not all right.
One whiff of this and you'll have your throat slit over the last tin of peaches. Is that the way you want to die, Sam? Fighting over scraps? We could just cut your wrist now and the rest of us will split your rations.
Jesus.
Chin up, man. It's 10 minutes until the next bulletin. Fighting over scraps. Split your rations. Is that the way you want to die, Sam?
So he's having flashbacks and remembering growing up in the bunker. You gotta remember that he spent his whole life in here. This is John. He was born in the bunker, and we're trying to fix the computer system, but we haven't left our room in a very long time. We've been staying in the room and just checking everything, but our mother passed away, and so shit isn't good. Do I get to pick where he goes? Or do I go down? It said level 2. We want to be on level 2. Level 2. Oh, this is creepy. I don't like this. Can we turn on the lights? Oh, I don't like this. Oh. That is so weird. Let's go over here.
Communication from Bunker HQ, Site 3, Corsham, Wiltshire. Prime Minister delivered safely before blast hit. 4,013 government ministers and civil servants, including Cabinet Office, local and national government agencies, intelligence and security advisors logged in. Shortage noted in domestic support staff. Guess they didn't make it. All facilities operating normally. Checks carried out in infirmary, bakery, laundry, kitchens, telephone exchange, storerooms, office space, living accommodation, maintenance areas and workshops. How big is that place? Trust me, you get sent to this sardine tin. Prime Minister unsatisfied with living accommodation. Twat.
What an asshole.
Other. Civilian casualties noted outside bunker. Group of 50 attempted to breach rear exit blast door. Aggressive action not required. Activity ceased after blast. Poor bastards.
So they were playing Hangman. It says prison at the bottom. Is there anything else for us to click? Ooh, a computer. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm good.
Dan, this is Alex. Please send this out to all the Berkshire stations and let me know. Thanks. Hello. This is Alexandra Swan. I'm trying to contact my brother Jonathan Swan. When the 4-minute warning came, I was on the phone to him. And he said he'd got a place in one of the Berkshire bunkers, but I don't know which one. If he's with you,
Oh,
and
this
his
is
wife,
sad.
his wife's name is Sarah. John, if you're there, or if anyone has any news on him, please let me know.
This is so sad. Oh god, we're gonna kind of see what their lives were like stuck in this bunker. This kind of reminds me of Fallout a little bit. Oh, there's so much stuff to look at. Regional reports. Goodbyes generator, rad breach. Okay. Medical reports. Taylor Vera, age 46, cause of death unknown, autopsy inconclusive. In 1996, Carol Elizabeth Hurley, 32, cause of death, acute gastrointestinal failure. Sorry, possible radiation sickness. Personal log. It's going to be fine, okay? So maybe fine isn't the right word. But we have enough supplies to make it through, I'm sure of it. If we can just keep it together and be sensible with the rations, then we can make it. Sure, none of us are going to get fat down here, but I could use losing a few pounds anyway. So this was Sam Collins. This was 1996 on December 9th. Miscellaneous. Eggs and chips, having a bath, my bed, warm sun on my neck, grass. Oh, these are things he misses. Chocolate, Natalie, things I hate. Sardines, the bunker smell, level... What's on level 5? Oh god, what's on level 5? Why do we hate level 5, guys? So we're gonna go over here now. We're gonna have flashbacks again, John? John's pretty famous for those flashbacks. This is so eerie. It's like they take Fallout, but they kind of immerse you in the bunker. So it's so much more scary. They said we needed to get the fuses, but I'm gonna go, first we're gonna look at this. Radiation warning map. So these are all the levels. So cooling systems, sewage is level 5. Okay, that makes sense. Air filtration room is level 4. War room is level 3. Level 2 is the main office, which is what I'm in. And then level 1 is room 1, room 2, the storeroom, and sick bay. So that's where we live. And then there's like an exit and a huge tunnel. Alright. So let's go look at this. I think this is where the fuse box is. I think it's so interesting how it's filmed very much like a TV show. It has the same cinematics that like a television show would have. It's kind of like one of those books that you would flip and get to choose where you're going, but you kind of still end up in the same place, you know what I mean? Hold on. Only open one drawer at a time. Well, I think you only can open one drawer at a time. Records! Let's play some music, John! Alright, what's in here? Essex, only open one door. There's a lot of extension cords. That was horrible. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. I think we go in, John. Live electrical equipment. How has the light not gone out in here this whole time? That's the question. Please report any faults on this plant to... Okay, what are we clicking here?
I should make the announcement.
What announcement? Everyone's dead.
I need to make the announcement first.
How do we make an announcement? Okay, hold on. Go in there and make the announcement then. Commissioner's room? Hopefully that's in here.
With the greatest respect, sir, we've been up all night. It's been 10 minutes since I had to cover Vera's face.
But is it radiation
I don't
sickness?
know yet. The nearest proper lab is under 10 tons of radioactive rubble, and I have to make do with a microscope.
It's all right, George.
Is that his mom?
We'll run some tests, Mr. Bishop.
Is anyone else showing signs?
Yes, 6 others.
So they were dying from
Quarantine
radiation
them.
sickness.
Right
Oh god,
away.
oh god. No, 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 no.
Find out where they were working, what they've had contact with, and what they've been eating.
Why was I supposed to click that? I missed it.
We need a source. Margaret.
It's all right. Come here, love.
So Margaret was his mom.
What's the matter? I can't sleep. It's all right. You know, if you stay in your room, you'll be safe. I'll be a bit of tick.
Maybe I was supposed to move away so he didn't catch me, but I don't really care that he catch me. I have a feeling one of these guys has to be his dad. I bet you it was that asshole. Yeah, that's because that asshole was in this room. Made by F.W. Hurley. Worrying brown residue around bulkhead seals. Don't know what to do about that one. Rubber compound shouldn't be perishing yet. Indicates corrosion from something that is in contact with. Unless the cowboys use cottage cheese instead of VX compound, which given how the rest of this place is built wouldn't be unlikely. Responsive by C. Bishop. Nothing we can do. No replacement seals. Number 2, rear bulkhead beam next to recycling unit showed stress fracturing through paint surface, 2 rivets loose, welded, but looks like similar progressing in roof beams 2 and 3 along adjacent wall. PJ says not major structural issue, but if it flexes anymore it might spring a seal loose and we could be in rad trouble. Best we can do is foam sealant, but we're running low, or seal off A15 completely. Response by C. Bishop. Gone through drawings with PJ and Frank. Can't waste foam. Told Frank to install additional Geiger in A15 so we have a warning of a rad breach. Number 3. Unexpected moisture in C12. PJ says might be condensation from the filter system, but one of the purifier lines runs right behind that wall. Worried that we might have a leak in the water system. Request permission to shut down the system and take off the wall panels between C12 and C13 to look into it. Hopefully we can fix it that way. Trouble is, if there's a leak higher up, we can't get in to examine it, because the ceiling there is a solid weld. Response by C. Bishop. Filter spec sheet says condensation can be caused by rapid warming or cooling of the filter system. There's no cause for concern. So they kept finding stuff that was wrong, and C. Bishop kept being like, it's fine, it's all good, there's nothing wrong. God save the Queen. Okay. Commissioner Bishop Cameron, Science Officer Carter Lloyd, Clerical is Samuel Collins. That was that guy. Clerical was the guy we were looking at his computer earlier. Chief Medical Officer Margaret Edmonds. So she's the medical officer. So our mother was the doctor. Oh no, she wasn't the doctor. She was the medical officer. The doctor underneath. But she worked in the med stuff, which makes sense because sick bay was near our bedrooms. Chief Engineer Hurley. Staff nurse is Evelyn Jones. Comms Chief is Daniel Macmillan. Stephen Potter. Military Liaison Nicholas Turner. Sanitation. So this is just a list of stuff. And we're well, hold on. Can we turn... No. We want to make an announcement. You don't have to like it. What's announced?
Attention. The mains power is about to be switched off for maintenance purposes.
You don't have to do that. Oh, honey. You're the only one here, dude. I want to know what's in here really badly. Okay, let's see.
I just need to know.
It's all right, Vera.
Nonsense! I know George is trying to hide things from me. I'm ill, Evelyn. I'm not stupid. I'm right, aren't I?
I don't know what to say. I suppose he's just not sure.
Radiation!
Oh.
Then why is he trying to hide it? Why? Am I on the right medicine? What can be done? Why won't he say?
George has been distracted lately. Maybe he's just trying not to upset everyone.
They should be upset. They built this place in 6 weeks. 6 weeks! How can anyone expect it to be safe? There must be a leak. There must be.
Mr. Bishop says
I
that
know what he says. He doesn't want everyone to panic. Silly old Vera having another one of her turns.
Oh.
Look, here. More blood. I'm not being silly. I'm not. It's not just me, Evelyn. If there's a leak, it's all of us.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. Okay. What is this? So, dose in Roentgen's effect on humans drive virtually no short-term effect. So this is radiation. Virtually no short-term effect, some nausea. Nausea and vomiting within 24 hours, some incapacitation after 2 days, some mortality. So this is all what happens to people. Okay, that's... What's this?
AB welcomes. CB asks clarification purpose of meeting. AB puts forward petition from 18 residents keen to institute post of morale officer. It is felt that CB is not forthcoming enough in communicating current status of bunker to residents.
You think?
CB makes point that any urgent change in status will be communicated very clearly to all residents when it becomes relevant. In his view, no need for new position. AB cites 2 safety incidents and asks committee if they were aware. All but FH, DM, SC are unaware of said incidents. CB says neither incident is cause for immediate concern. No need to raise panic in difficult atmosphere. Calls on FH to clarify incidents. FH agrees not of immediate concern. AB raises point that lack of trust in bunker hierarchy is causing morale issues. More clarity and openness needed. CB reiterates appointed hierarchy and his belief that no need for additional officer. If any critical incident comes to light, all will be made aware. Requests end to meeting as urgent business to attend to. AB calls for vote on appointment of morale officer. CB says vote will be ignored. Not a democracy. Meeting ended.
So, Bishop was kind of a giant asshole, is what I'm getting from this. Like, a huge asshole.
Let's say, for example, the hit on Reading was 1 megaton. That would mean we have this radius, only halfway to Basingstoke. Now, maybe that looks small, but that's around 100,000 fatalities. Maybe 80,000 injuries from the blast and the fireball. That's just to start with. Prevailing wind direction here is northeast. Fallout scatter would be huge. It's likely to drift all the way out past Cambridge, past Norwich even, out to sea. The total number of casualties? Unimaginable. And that's 1 bomb.
Holy crap. How many bombs fell? Oh, there's a doll.
Doctor.
Looks after all the little injured children. So there are dolls hiding in these pictures. I did not realize that. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to keep our eye out. I'm gonna miss these like crazy. So now we get to go. We can go over here now. And now we can... We made the announcement. Because we're fucking crazy. I just want to be thorough when we play this. I want to make sure we get everything. I hope everyone's okay with that. I'm interested, and I just really like clicking stuff. Alright, so now we can... Power switchboard. Locate the broken fuse. Right? Is it that one? It's the only one I can click. Don't we gotta turn it off first? I feel like we should turn this off, or we're gonna die.
Shut mains power off. I need to turn the power off.
How do we do that? Is it up here? That should turn the power off.
Locate replacement fuse.
What? So I need to go find a different fuse. Right? Let me see this again.
Locate replacement fuse.
Fine. So we can't do anything until we get a new fuse. So where the hell... Where do we get the replacement fuse? We gotta find the fuse. Okay, so to be smart about this, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna go look at the computer again. Because I knew this box was on level 2, but where do we get the replacement fuse? So we want to go back to room 2, which was... No, back here. Back here. How do we go back here? We should be fine, John. Storage room? I think it was in storage room. Storeroom. Okay, nope, that's food. Sick bay. Let's go to sick bay. I need to look at the computer again and see what it says, because I don't remember. There's like blood all over the fucking place. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. Oh god.
Something bad happened here.
You don't say. Huh. Interesting.
Date 4th of July, 96. Patient's name, Vera Taylor.
She died, dude.
Patient reports headache from Monday AM, vomiting and diarrhea Wednesday. Also cough with occasional blood. Intermittent bowel pain, increasing pain in chest, temperature fluctuating, peaks at 100.5 degrees. Blood present in feces. Conclusions. Patient showing signs of radiation sickness. Plan. Sick bay stay, white blood count test, monitor. Potassium iodide 130 milligrams orally per day for 4 days. Review. Possible DTPA course. Notes taken by Evelyn Jones.
Oofda. So she's fucked up. Okay, I'm actually gonna call it here. I'm gonna try and find where this fuse is. It might be on level 1, but I'm just gonna keep looking around the bunker and kind of explore. We've got so much to look at. It's a big place, and I'm hoping that we can get this all fixed, and I really hope John can get out of this. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy watching! In my pocket, I found 6 out of 12 matches, a box of matches. I could get some light using B. Oh. Ah! I feel like that was an overreaction. What is it? I don't know. Oh my gosh! We gotta... Let's save it in progress. Alright. Some African mask, a woman's face without a soul? Okay. That's blood. Oh my god, I don't know. I can't tell what anything is. It's soil. Fresh soil. So they buried someone recently. Austin Daily News. I would like to open it. I can't open it. It's so weird. A man was living there.
Fuck you. I'd wear that hat.
It's my hat now.
I wouldn't wear that hat.